Okay, here we are. You asked for it, and I delivered. This is Akane's route, and this is just after Summer Kami Cat. He returned home from Summer Kami, and, well, shit happened. What exactly, you ask? Well, let's just say shit happened. Now, back to present time. Yeah. How did this happen? Yeah, you really wouldn't think this would happen, would you?
どうしてとはまた心外な。
Okay, but like... Never thought I'd end up going out with you, Akane-senpai. I don't think anyone did, dude. You heard that right. Akane-senpai and I are currently dating. She is my girlfriend, and I am her boyfriend. Not that we've even kissed or done anything at all yet. Huh. Alright, no explanation, I guess. You might say that we're in a healthy platonic relationship. Only a few days have passed since we started dating anyway. Are you sure about this?
問題ない。
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is our first date. You really want to have it at a cheap diner?
別に普通。
Yeah, dude, what's the big deal? My theory is it doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're enjoying each other's company. With that, Akane-senpai takes a sip of her iced coffee. Spontaneous action with no real meaning behind it. She might be incredibly casual about our relationship, but that's only doubling how nervous I am. Alright, here's your BLT, no tomato, and tuna don. BLT. I just got that. BLT without the T.
どうも。
The waitress places the BLT in front of Akane-senpai and the tuna don in front of me. I really can't help but wonder if this is what we should be eating on a first date. Why? As long as it's edible and fully cooked. I mean, I guess I ordered it. Just figured a date would be a little more refined than this.
いただきます。
Itadakimasu. Akane-senpai picks up her BLT, no tea, with both hands and bites down. It looks like a squirrel stuffing her cheeks with nuts. Take a bite of my tuna too as I casually observe her sitting across from me. She really is a cutie when she's not talking. Yeah, she is, not gonna lie. Though her fashion sense is a bit, peculiar. Peculiar? There we go. Honestly, I'm probably a pretty lucky dude to have her as my girlfriend. No, there's no doubt about it. I am a lucky man.
ということで、これから腐女子とは何たるかをレクチャーします。
Oh. Okay. Hey! Just as I was counting my luck, Akane takes this conversation in a wholly unexpected direction.
恋人同士が仲を深めるためには、お互いをよく知り、歩み寄ることが大切。
Okay, I agree.
と、ホモの本に書いてあった。
Is that the source of all of your knowledge? Dude, it's just like Sheena with her, most of her knowledge coming from Arage. Does that really count as a reference book? Should I say something about that? Dude, just let her talk.
異論があるなら聞くけど。
Why does it sound like it's quieter than usual for some reason. Anyway. No, it's not that I have anything against that. It's just,
宗介は私のこと知りたくない？
Yeah, of course I do. It's just, what boyfriend wouldn't want to know everything about their girlfriend? I know that, but still.
ということで、ただいまより腐女子とは何かをレクチャーします。イエーイ
And now, a lecture on boys' love by Ayumi Seta. Yay! Struck between a rock and a hard place, I reluctantly agree with her. But the question mark above my head still shows no signs of going away. And this was how, on my first date with my girlfriend, I got lectured on what it means to be a fan of gay smut. What are you supposed to do on these date things even? Because I don't think I'm supposed to feel like I'm about to be inducted into a cult. Wow, that's one way of putting it.
そもそも腐女子とは何だと思う？
Ew, you better answer. You better think about this one before you answer there, buddy. No. They're girls who like gay dude stuff?
まあ大体合ってる。でもここはあえて BL と呼びたい。ボーイズラブ。
Okay. Right. I nod along. At this point, retorting is futile. Oh yeah.
腐女子にとって BL は2種類。最初から男同士が恋愛するとして描かれた作品と、すでにある作品の男同士を恋愛関係にした作品。
By the way, Brigadiers, feel free to take notes. I'm not, but if you want to, that's fine. You might learn something. Never thought I'd say that about an eroge, but here we are.
便宜上、最初から BL として書かれた作品を一次創作、既存作品をホモにしたものを二次と呼ぶ。いわゆる現実の人間を BL にしたものも個人的には二次のくくりに入る。ただ、これから説明する腐女子用語は全て厳密な定義が存在しない。なので、私なりの解釈だと思ってもらえれば助かる。
Okay. Right. I end up nodding along like a bobblehead as Akane talks more than I've ever heard her talk before. Yeah. This is definitely more than she's ever spoken in this game.
腐女子の中には2次しか読まない人もいれば BL は1次のみという人もいる。もちろん両方たしなむ腐女子も。
What about you?
基本は2次がメインだけど、タイトルやあらすじでビビッときたら1次も読む。ちなみに私の萌えポイントは基本的に年下攻め。でも黒ずんだ玉子先生の一次は別。あの人の作品は兄攻め弟受けも最高。
Okay. Just smile and nod, Sosuke. Smile and nod. Her face is one of pure bliss as she talks about this subject. I can tell just from looking at her how much she loves the work of this darkened what's-her-face sensei. No, you think? So you read primaries mainly because of the author?
オリジナルはありだけど、二次は基本的に固定理爆派なので、さすがの黒ずんだ先生の作品でも無理なものはある。
What exactly do you mean by that? Fixed pairings? Swishes? Sounds like she's doing electrical work. Yeah, it really does.
カップリング固定。このキャラ2人がくっついているのが好きということ。他カップ。その2人が別のキャラとくっついているカップは正直地雷。
Oh. That makes sense. Wow, that sounds serious.
私の地雷はまだ趣味が合わないって程度で済んでる。でも人によっては地雷カップの名前を聞く見るだけで頭痛めまい吐き気を催すことも珍しくない。
Wow, that doesn't sound like an overreaction at all. What? Well, that's pretty excessive. I thought Fujoshi didn't care about anything beyond there actually being gay couples. It seems I was very wrong. Come to think of it, Akane never really jumped at Nanaru's offerings of the president, and Akane never really jumped at Nanaru's offerings of the president and I as sacrifices. I guess you're not a preferred couple type. Who would want to have Bucho in a pairing of anything? Her BL inclinations are much more complex than I originally thought. Okay, so I understand what fixed pairings are, but what are switches?
受け攻めが入れ替わるのがありかなしか。
Okay, that's what I thought. Tops, bottoms? What are those? What are those?
突っ込むのが攻め、突っ込まれるのが受け。
Okay, simple enough. Uh-oh. Oh, he's probably thinking to himself, what the hell did I get myself into? I mean, I love this girl, but what the hell did I get myself into? The way she said it so rawly has me feeling a bit uncomfortable now. But at least it was easy to understand. It's like, one's the man and one's the woman. Even though they're both men.
私は好きなキャラ2人がイチャついていれば OK。
Well, yeah, that stands to reason, I think.
鈴とナナルを例に出すと、私はナナル×鈴が本命だけど、鈴×ナナルもいける的な。
Okay, why are you using my sisters as an example? Yeah, could you not use my emote to... Actually, never mind. I stopped myself, figuring it's better than me being the subject in her BL fantasies. Sorry, Nanaru, Suzu. But I've had to sacrifice you in the name of romance. Forgive me.
この場合で好きなカップリングを聞かれたら、私は七鈴が本命だけど逆もいけるので、七鈴七が好きと答える。
The fuck?
この場合正式名称はナナル×鈴×ナナルになる。ナナルが2人存在するということではなく、どっちが攻めでも受けでもいけるということ。
Ah. It's a little weird that you bring up my emote into this, but I get what you mean.
よかった。
She gives a small nod, then picks up a french fry. She holds it out toward my mouth. Got it? I freeze in surprise as my eyes dart between Akane and the fry.
とか、生理的にダメなタイプ。
I think it's more the fact that he didn't expect it from you. Then, no, I totally do. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. I can't believe I just read that. Seeing her start to look kind of sad, I panic and open my mouth. I take a bite of the long french fry. It's crispy and perfectly seasoned. And she's probably imagining it as some kind of... Yeah, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with that. Akane watches me eat it with a satisfied smile, and then... She licks her thumb and index finger. Oh. Oh, yeah. I know she was just licking the salt off her fingers, but this is unexpectedly hot. My heart is pounding like crazy.
続ける。
Oh, okay.
人によっては受け攻めが逆になるのは NG。ナナル×スズは大本命だけど、スズ×ナナルは NG という人がリバ不可。私は逆でもいけるのでリバか。
Right. The emotion leaves her face as she resumes the serious discussion. Oh, thank God we get to start talking about BL again. Ugh. This is actually starting to feel like a real date, but now we're back to where we started. What a shame. What a damn shame. This poor guy. Oh, so then, like, you'd get along with all the people who like the Nanaru-Suzu pairing? She was in the middle of wiping her hands with her napkin, but she stops immediately once I say that. Oh. Ew, she didn't like that, I don't think. The next moment, her expression changes to one that I can only describe as what you'd get by throwing anger, sadness, and despair all into a pot and cooking that mixture to a boil. Why is she looking at me like that? It's too much for even me! Way too much, and I'm her boyfriend! Why do you look so gloomy?
世界はそんなに優しくない。
Well, yeah, that's obvious, but what does that have to do with us?
同じカップリングを愛する同士でも解釈違いで戦争になることもある。
Oh. Yeah. Makes sense. As in...
同じナナル×スズでもスパダリナナルと甘えん坊スズのカップリングが好きな人もいれば、ヘタレ攻めなナナルとクールなスズが好きな人もいる。キャラや関係性の解釈が異なると、場合によっては全く別カップになるから。
But like, they're the same characters from the same work either way, right?
同じ。
Huh. Is anyone getting this? I almost feel like I'm experiencing a culture shock. How can people have such drastically different interpretations of the exact same characters? I imagine it's the same way with religious people, if you get my drift.
下手をすると公式が後から出してきた新設定が自分の中で確定されたキャラ解釈と合わず、公式と解釈違いを起こし、公式が地雷になることも珍しくない。
Oh, yeah, I can see how that would be a bad thing. Is it just me, or are there way too many things that set you BL fans off? I thought my life was difficult, but for Joe, she's living literal hell. Oh.
逆に自分はどんなカップもオールオーケー、地雷なんてないぜという人は雑食と名乗るパターンが多い。だけど自分が雑食だと思っていた人が後から「あ、このカップはダメだ、地雷だ」となるパターンもある。逆は私が知る限りない。
Huh. Have you, ever experienced a ship that infuriated you?
避けられる限りは避けてきたけれど、読み進めていたら、あれ、これカップ逆じゃねと思ったことや、別の地雷カップが急にスライドインしてきたことは結構ある。
Oh. The last bit of that sentence, even though it's not BL related, reminds me of... I don't know if anyone's heard of Comey Can't Communicate. It's about this this girl with crippling social anxiety, and for some reason, there's another character in it that just gets shoehorned in with all types of sexual innuendos and shit. Really throws it off. Not gonna lie. And I got all that just by watching a Tonkatsu Sinclair episode. When look at the anguish on her face, I can tell that the life of a Fujoshi is one filled with various difficulties. Why are you still a BL fan if there's so much to dislike?
ときめきは理性では制御できない。
Yeah. Yeah. She's not wrong. That goes for any fandom, really. Oh. Okay.
そう。はい。
She holds out another fry. Takes me a second to process, but I quickly eat it once I do. Kinda feel like I'm being force-fed. Oh, come on. You know you love this.
不女子だけじゃない。ノーマルカップリング。男女カップが好きな人やユリ好きの場合でもそういうことが起こりうる。
I like how she had to explain hetero.
不女子の中には BL も好きだけど男女カップやユリも好きという人もいる。たまに言われるけど不女子イコール女キャラが嫌いという認識は間違い。
なるほど。I nod as I eat the fry. She's occasionally throwing in stuff like this during her lecture. It's like she's periodically remembering that we're on a date here. Those little bits of romance I get in between the BL facts are my joy. I guess maybe she's just trying to make this date a success in her own weird little way. Like I said... Oh boy. Like I said, as long as you two are enjoying each other's company, that's really all that matters to me anyway. Maybe she's trying to take the lead since she's the older one? Now that I'm overly conscious of everything, I realize that she's dressed up nicer than normal, and she's also wearing a pale shade of lip gloss. Oh yeah, I can just barely see it. Normally she doesn't have the energy to care about anything but boys' love. But she put an effort for me today. Not bad. Just knowing that makes her seem even cuter than before. It makes me want to know more about her.
不女子以外にもオタ女子は原作原理主義者、アイドル応援タイプ、夢女子タイプなどに分類可能だけど、夢女子はキャラかける自分を好みつつ、不女子を兼ねている人も。
Senpai? Can I ask something?
何?
She seems kind of fidgety. Perhaps she's just happy that I'm showing an interest in BL. I'll go ahead and ask her the question I've been dying to ask all this time. Senpai, why do you love gay romance so much? Oh. I bet you she's never thought about this one. It's a genuine question, even if it's coming a bit late in the conversation. However, her eyes just flip wide open like she didn't expect it at all. After that, she just falls silent and resumes eating her BLT no tea. Senpai? Yeah, she's gonna have to think about that one. She's eating in silence, but her eyes are wandering around erratically. It's like she's searching for an answer. Is it really that hard of a question? I mean, she thinks about BL every day of her life, for crying out loud. Yeah. This should be an easy one. For most people, anyway. Wait. What if it was all so natural to her that she'd never had to question why she likes BL before? That's probably it. With that in mind, I decided to just eat and wait till she wants to say something. When her plate is finally empty, she reaches out for her iced coffee. As she does so... Huh. She mutters her answer quietly. What? I know it was a hard-thought answer on her part, but all it's done is left me confused. I mean, the normal BL things she reads are, well, you know. So, senpai, you don't like gay porn? God damn. Isn't that kind of hypocritical? Her eyes begin to dart around nervously. I don't know why, but I get the feeling she's not exactly being honest with me. Dude, don't call her a liar. Just as I'm wondering what to reply with, I remember something I read somewhere. All I gotta do is put it in my own words. I mean, it kind of feels like you're saying hetero relationships are all lust-filled and thus are fundamentally worse than gay relationships. I know, but that's the implication, yeah? I tried to interpret her words more leniently, but I mean, that basically was what she was implying. Like, yeah, when a man and woman date, there's gonna be, lust involved. But there's love, too. I won't deny that lust's a part of it. But you can't do any of that unless you like someone. At least I wouldn't want to. True. Oh, he's actually shouting it? You're the one who said it first! Now she's just being unreasonable. Wow. So then, is the only reason you like me because of lust? Oh. Are you only dating me for my body? She brings both hands up to her chest and hurriedly shakes her head side to side. Oh, I've never seen her this panicked before. The difference between her usual lazy, BL-loving self and how she's acting now is so cute. I guess this is that gap moe thing. Oh. I bet you just think of doing dirty, explicit stuff to me day in and day out. Just like we're in some kind of hentai manga. Just like we're in some kind of hentai manga! She usually doesn't react to none of her dirty jokes, but this has got her panicking. Doesn't even react to none of her dirty jokes. But this has got her panicking, face bright red. If I could take a photo of this, I'm sure I'd grin like an idiot every time I look back at it. Oh my god. What has he done to her? Unable to think of any way to refute my argument, she goes red and starts mumbling. Eventually, though, she manages to wring out a sentence. Huh. Oh, well, if you say so. I'm not grinning. She starts sulking, biting her straw in anger. Finding teasing her more fun than I expected. She's so adorable, I can't stop myself grinning.
でも
Hi. The anticipation builds up inside me as I wonder what she's about to say.
宗介とならエッチしてみたい。
Oh. She whispers that so quietly I wouldn't have heard it if I wasn't paying attention. But I was staring right at her. Oh. Oh. Now it's my turn to go bright red. Yup. Oh, I definitely didn't expect to hear that come out of Akane of all people. She then proceeds to suck on her straw as hard as she can. It's in vain though, because her glass is empty. She might act all cool when she's talking about gay sex, but now that concerns her. She's super embarrassed. Our relationship may have started from hazy origins. But god damn it, this girl ain't the cutest girl on earth. One of them, anyway. Senpai, you want to leave if you're done eating? Hey, there's no need to look upset. I'm not weirded out or anything. I smile and stand up and reach out for the bill. Akane grabs it faster than me. Hey?
先輩だから。
Okay. With that, she marches over to the register. By the time I catch up, she's already paid and received her change. I followed her out of the diner. Why did you pay for me?
年上だから。
Yeah, you're a big fan of old traditions, huh? I wonder if she likes this in BL. Like, when an older guy pays for the younger one. Come with me. Whoops. Okay. Let's try that again. I dragged the confused Akane senpai behind me until I reached an empty alleyway. Senpai, you, did say you wouldn't mind having sex with me, right?
忘れて。
Ah, I can't forget that. It dealt a deadly blow to both my heart and my loins after all, yeah. Well, you see, I prefer to follow things in order, I guess, so... Can I kiss you?
いいよ。
She immediately closes her eyes and pushes out her lips. She agrees so readily I almost wonder if she anticipated this. Regardless, I lean in towards her. Our first kiss lasts only for a brief few seconds in this alley. By the time our lips part, she's panting and her cheeks are flushed with excitement. Daijoubu?
だから。
Huh?
先を。
Struggling to control her breathing, she clings to my arm and says,
先知りたい。
Ah. At that moment, I spot a sign for a love hotel opposite us. Huh? Are you sure?
うん。
She nods, completely red-faced. Despite how bold she's being, it seems she's really suffering from the embarrassment. Actually, I don't know if she's being bold or just not using her brain. Either way, I take her hand and we enter the Love Hotel while being sure to avoid prying eyes.
これが宗介の
Well, we did the deed for the first time, and she started the whole thing comparing the little guy to Candy. And then then he gave us a blowy. Or then she gave us a blowy. Excuse me. I'm a bit distracted at the moment because my dog's not feeling too well. Well, anyway. Our relationship hasn't gone swimmingly since we had sex for the first time the other day. Summer vacation has ended and the new school semester is now upon us. I thought I'll manage to stave off my drowsiness through classes and make it to lunchtime. Our school is a cafeteria, but we eat kamories, our packed lunch only. However, I don't have one today. It's definitely not because I had a fight with Mom, she didn't make me lunch today.
お弁当作ってきた
Maji! Akane senpai holds out a lunchbox wrapped in a simple napkin.
明日はお昼ご飯準備しないでいいってメールしたら普通彼女がお弁当持ってくるって想像しない
Well, I thought you probably meant it, but like, I also kind of assumed you wouldn't.
なぜ
Yeah, dude, why would you assume that? You can't be bothered to do most things, senpai. I figured cooking would be one of them.
失礼な
That was kind of rude. I opened up the lunchbox on a desk inside the empty room. Receiving a homemade lunch from my girlfriend. The thought of achieving something every man dreams of has my hands trembling already. Yeah, every man definitely dreams of it, and this guy included.
料理はそれなりにする
Oh, great. Man, I'm looking forward to this. I open up the box. It's filled with a wide array of juicy, delicious-looking food. However, my eyes are nailed right to its center. Is this an anime-themed lunch?
板弁
Huh. Cool. She gives me a thumbs up. Gives me a smile even more brilliant than the one of the characters made out of seaweed strips atop my lunch. This is really incredible.
毎年推しカップの誕生日には板ケーキと料理でお祝いしてるから
So that's what you meant when you said you do a decent amount of cooking. I can understand if this was some kind of mascot character, but no, my lunch is enshrining some kind of hot guy. Did you really expect anything less from Akane?
今私が一番推してるグローバンって作品受け顔だけど主人公のライバルチームのリーダーで主人公を自分のチームに引き込もうとしてる俺様系それでありつつも漂うヘタレ風味が消しきれない攻め
Well, I understand all that now. Other than the name. I somehow managed to squeak out a reply as I stared into the eyes of the beautiful food man.
大丈夫海苔を切るときには調理用の手袋をしてる調理器具も消毒済み
Thanks to the health and safety measures. Yeah. That wasn't the reason I even started eating yet. It's because the whole thing is so elaborately designed, I don't want to ruin it. However, a young man cannot win against an empty stomach, especially with how great this lunch smells. It looks so good. So good. Oh. And as I read this, it's coming up to lunchtime. But when I look at Mr. Hot Guy staring at me, I just can't eat it.
ワクワク。
Akane-senpai looks at me with expectation as she opens her own lunchbox. It's filled with food equally as delicious as looking as mine. However, it's clear as day that she put much more effort into decorating mine, though. God, I wish she'd given me the plainer one, to be honest. But anyway. Itadakimasu! Sorry, Mr. Hot Dude, but I must now use my chopsticks to tear away at your beautiful features. Sacrifices must be made. I hate to do it, but I have to if I want anything to eat for lunch. I eat some of the rice and Mr. Hot Man seaweed features, then I follow it up with some karage. This is good.
本当。
Yeah. Karage may be cold, but it's so unbelievably juicy. Is there mincemeat inside these omelets?
麻婆ナス。
Oh. Wow. Oh, these bite-sized pieces of caprese salad with the cheese in between the mini tomatoes. Despite the makeup of this anime lunch making me initially hesitant to eat it, each item is simply delicious. I can feel their talent for cooking as the taste of each bite spreads through my mouth. Man, this is so great!
気に入ってくれたならよかった。
She now takes a bite of her own food. Yeah, you must like cooking, huh, senpai?
そういうわけじゃない。ただ、都会でやってるコラボカフェとかコラボメニューとか羨ましすぎて、家で真似してたらそれなりに作れるようになった。
What's a collab cafe? Ah, the power of love, huh? I remember Nanuru recently whining about how she wanted to go to an idol collab cafe. But in Akane-senpai's case, she actually did something about it. She went the whole extra mile, and then some, and learned to cook so she could copy him.
基本読み線だけど、推しカプの誕生日とか自分なりに祝いたかったし。
Oh. So can you make cakes and stuff too?
作る？
Sure, I'd love that. We chat and smile in the club room as I delightfully dig into this lunch. Akane-senpai usually can't be bothered to do anything if it isn't related to BL. But not only did she already make me lunch, she promised to cook other stuff for me too. I have a lot to look forward to. Hell yeah, you do.
そういえば、世間には不男子というものが。
And I'm not one of them.
残念。じゃあ、何が好き？
Oh, okay. Well, I remember liking this one recent show where a bunch of little girls go on an adventure on an uninhabited island. Huh. She continues to eat, but also listens attentively as I start talking about one of my new favorite anime. Talk about the story, the setting, the voice actresses, basically every nerdy subject you can think of. Akane-senpai nods along as she listens. And the one who's basically the unofficial leader of the group is this bright, cheerful, energetic lolly. She's just so goddamn adorable. The moment those words come out of my mouth... Wait, did I just... Only after the fact do I realize that I just admitted to having a best girl that's the complete opposite of Akane-senpai, yup. But she's still just nodding along, just like we did through her entire lecture. I get the urge to figure out what she's really thinking. Oh no... Senpai,
何？
you're not grossed out by the fact that your boyfriend's best girl is a lolly?
別に二次元の話だし。
Wow. Twitter could learn a thing or two from this. Just saying.
それとも現実のロリに手を出したい？
Yeah, no. Don't be ridiculous.
それならいい。
She nods again and then begins putting away her finished lunchbox.
好きな人に好きなものを否定されたら悲しい。
Yes, it is. Again, Twitter can learn a thing or two about this. Hell, the entire internet for that matter. Oh. It's so obvious a statement I forgot. It is something that makes or breaks relationships for people with hobbies like ours.
相手の好きを否定しても何も生まれない。
Damn straight. But Senpai, didn't you say you had those, ships that you didn't like?
あるけどあまり公言してない。趣味を聞かれたり地雷カップを勧められた時にしか。
Makes sense. If only everyone thought about that.
好きは公言、嫌いはなるべく伏せる。それが趣味を楽しむコツだと私は思うので。
Agreed. Wholeheartedly. I really like that. It's not like you can't express your dislike of something, just don't be obnoxious. If you force yourself to keep quiet, you're just making things harder on yourself. It's all about how you go about it. You could say your opinions, but don't chastise someone for liking something you don't. So you're one of those people that's pretty vocal about the things they like, I take it.
例外はある。
Okay. Such as?
今まで誰にも言えなかったけど、興味あることとか。
Oh, like what? What kind of fetishes would she possibly want to keep hidden? I mean, this is Akane senpai, the girl who wasn't afraid to tell the whole world how much she loves homoerotica. True. She looks around to make sure no one's to hear before whispering into my ear. Bars.
やってはいけない場所でのセックスはどれほど燃えるのか。
Oh, I'm interested in that too.
そう。
She's clearly shooting me a hint here. I just know it.
お昼終わるまであと30分。
And there's the school H scene right there. Not only is this the room we normally hang out with our friends in, but we don't have much time and someone could walk in at any moment. It's just the right amount of spice. And so...
もう硬くなってるし、宗介盛りすぎ。
You're already soaking down there though, senpai.
時間ないからいつもより頑張ってみただけ。
Oh, excuse me. You can get yourself wet on command? I mean, if it works, sure, go for it. So, we ended up having sex sitting down, and she almost fell asleep while sitting on me. Anyway. Oh, and also she used a lollipop to muffle her moans. In the several minutes following the bell, I get stuck having to quickly tidy everything up. This is because Akane-senpai very well may have died for all the moving she's doing.
ご苦労、宗介。じゃあ、おやすみ。
What about class?
大丈夫。サボるから。
That's not fine at all. You've got exams coming up. Honestly. I'm gonna have it rough dating a girl like this. But I'm sure the fun will easily outweigh the downsides. Is this the end of it already? I can't even imagine what'll happen in the next chapters of our lives, but I can't wait to find out. We'll be together forever, Akane-senpai. You choose now to start sleep talking? Talk about bad timing, the credits haven't even started yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have my hands full with her. Well, that was quite the experience, despite how short it was. My relationship with Akane-senpai has been going well. It's the weekend and we're out on a sufficiently nerdy date. And thumbnail. You're buying more BL books?
まだまだ序の口。
Going to the anime shop has become a standard on dates for us, with me being the bag carrier. Of course. She largely buys manga for young adults, but there are more than enough BL books too. They're often the type you can tell just from the front cover. Why are BL books bigger than normal manga anyway? That's all BL. Jesus. One book on its own is light. When you hit 10 or 20, they weigh an actual ton. I once saw a conversation online about people worried their BL stash was gonna bust through the floorboards. Now that I know the weight of these things, I'm not sure they were exaggerating.
最近、宗介とのデートが多くて本を買いに来れなかったので、今日は付き合ってもらう。
So I can do all the heavy lifting? Like, you sure these books aren't taking priority over me?
もし そうだとしたら黒ずんだ智子先生の新刊発売日に遊園地デートしたりしない。
No, she got you there. Well, I'm happy about that, but wait, hold up. Isn't that weird?
そんなことはない。あ、これもよろしく。
What? She adds another BL book to the pile. I don't think there's anything I can do but just roll with it for today. Well, at least I've gotten used to going out and buying BL stuff with you. Can you at least promise me you won't ever say hetero relationships are built on only lust ever again?
もちろん。
She'd been walking ahead of me, but she turns around and smiles. Honestly, I don't think it's all that bad having a Fujoshi for a girlfriend. So why are you still buying all this BL? Didn't we prove that there can be love in guy and girl relationships too?
それはそれ、これはこれ。
Again, she got you there.
燃えるものは燃えるんだから仕方ない。
Whoa! You could have read that a lot differently. With that, she adds another book to the BL tower. Where does she get the money to buy all these from? I guess she probably spends all of her allowance on this stuff.
BL をたしなむのは私のライフワーク。私の彼氏ならとことん付き合ってもらう。
I don't mind. But I'd appreciate it if you took an interest in my hobbies too.
具体的には
How about you watch one of my favorite anime shows with me?
そのアニメ、ホモはいる？
Of course. No! I start thinking about what anime we should watch together as I accompany my BL-loving girlfriend around the store. I'm sure that someone as deviant as her will be able to find BL in anything if she looks hard enough. But the moment I realize how much I'm enjoying our nerdy couple life, I can only smile. Yaoi on ice. That's... Oh boy.
朝プロジェクト。好きと好きとで三角恋愛。
Well, that was Akane's route, and that was a pretty good one, all things considered. You got Akane to go above her usual register. We're given the ins and outs on what a Fujoshi is, how they operate, and what BL is. And, well, I had fun with that one. And next, we're going with Kara. So, with that said, don't be a dick to your significant other, especially if it's someone like Akane or any of these other girls, and keep on rocking. Also, don't discriminate.